Pisces with the same minds. Only you. Some of y'all Aquarius watching this. Some of y'all are Pisces watching this. If you've been watching me on other, channels, somebody said they is a Scorpio, but they're Pisces. But I told y'all they be jumping on water signs. So that means a motherfucker that's a Pisces, y'all know all the motherfucker make y'all look bad. I mean a motherfucker that's a Pisces will meet a bitch at a bar and tell him he a Scorpio. And look it up too. And tell her his birthday, 11/12 kind of shit. Because he's dumb as fuck. 11/12, you know what best he can do to keep it safe. We don't end up in Sagittarius realm, you know what I'm saying? But be lying that. And they jump on Aquarius because it's a water bear. You know how that looks. You see how that looks? Like it's water. Go on up. Don't mess with them fools. It's gone on that wall to wall. That click of juice from out the high. Them type of niggas is smoking water right now and it's play. Not time for that. Probably dead. Leave them alone. Take your gun and your backpack with your, clipboard, crayon written, I done sent for you, why you coming for me, and make them sign with lead pencil. And then pull the gun out, tell him it's the next leg gonna be in his ass if he ever think you going anywhere with him kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? How many motherfuckers showing their mama your pics because they're opportunists, weirdos kind of shit. Okay? I showed my mom your pic. She said, you're the one. Okay? Imagine that. So some of y'all waiting on a Scorpio and Aquarius and you feeling kind of funny, like, oh, this motherfucker weird, like how the fuck, all of a sudden, you left me for dead, now all of a sudden I belong to you, you all in love and shit, kind of weird, now your mom thinks I'm the one. Wasn't she the one to say I wasn't shit? Wasn't she rolling with that bitch and that bitch and that bitch kind of shit? Leave that motherfucker in the dirt. And carry on with your life, honey. Pisces, let me tell y'all. Ooh, we are meant to be together this lifetime. This lifetime. I'm gonna go to Erykah Badu song. I guess I see you next lifetime, motherfucker. I ain't trying to split this pile up, bitch. What the fuck you think this is? But then let's wait a while. Exactly. I know it. Be patient with me. I'm healing from some things I find hard to talk about. Weirdos. And some of them could be Scorpios, but some of them are Pisces saying that they are Scorpios and Aquarius, and y'all actually think they are fucking Pisces. Or they are Pisces and you're telling you that. So it's kind of 309 motherfuckers. It was just on the clock. You see what I'm saying? No. Stay away from them 309 motherfuckers. They weirdos. I'm telling y'all, it's extremists. It's extremists. It's polarities and everything. Good and bad. Dark and light. Evil versus good. Fat versus skinny. I mean, shall I go on? Dumb versus intelligence. Always. You know what I'm saying? Every sign. Not just Pisces. So don't listen to these motherfuckers say, she only like that sign. She pay attention to that sign. Well, motherfucker, if you are Pisces, don't you think you need to know your sign a little bit better? So a motherfucker won't be able to hide in that motherfucker when you know you ain't crazy kind of shit. That's my mother right up there, 319, a Pisces. Okay? And motherfuckers will say she was a hoe and she only dated 3 men kind of shit. You know? Liars, bro. Sus. Stop listening to these motherfuckers, man. I had one of those. I have a child by an agent that is a Pisces. He's an agent of sperm. That's it. He's whacked out, wigged out, mad dog. Should be shot in the head, but nobody will shoot him and shit. Because can't quite tell when he ain't acting. You know what I'm saying? Crying the drop of a hat, motherfuckers, but a good actor at that shit and go jump in the car and go find some water to smoke kind of nigga. Because he ain't got enough money for his own shit and them niggas smoking wet now. And they sharing kind of niggas. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. These motherfuckers is out of their mind. Y'all just don't pay attention. A lot of people don't pay attention to the human being. They really don't. If you pay attention to the human being, you would be able to tell who human and who ain't. And you wouldn't just go with anybody, talk to anybody, be with anybody. You would study that motherfucker. And if you got too far into a motherfucker that was weird, some of these motherfuckers call you back. I know y'all be like, well, how the fuck did she end up with a nigga like that? I end up with a nigga like that because he beckoned me back. And them motherfuckers be on loops. They be doing all kind of shit. And let me tell you something. Some of these motherfuckers don't have a clue what I'm talking about, kind of niggas. They don't know nothing about time travel. They're just naturally intuitive because they came on a naturally intuitive sign. And they use that shit to manipulate, lie, act, do whatever just to eat, sleep, and shit, kind of niggas. And to tell you they love you. But hell, if you got good coochie too, ooh, that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? Extra salad dressing, kind of shit. They don't know nothing about astral travel. They don't know nothing about time travel. They don't know nothing about being a medium. They don't know, and they'll think that's a clothes size. You see what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about nothing. And be going around telling lies, you crazy, this and that. You won't even know that type of motherfucker doing that. You would think they loyal kind of shit. Because that motherfucker was a good ass cheater. I ain't lying, when didn't shit come to my door. When shit started coming to my door, I knew my Allah was about to set me free from this motherfucker that had me caged since I was 12 years old, kind of shit. I'm not lying. If you get with a motherfucker, Osho hit me on to that. He said some shit is just a matter of biology. If you're a certain age, if you see somebody in there, a nice looking kid, kind of shit, and it's you and your little, you know what I'm saying, puberty or whatever. Yeah, okay, it's their lucky day kind of shit, but okay, move along. They don't make that motherfucker your high school sweetheart and he acting like a motherfucking fool all the time. Y'all ain't compatible. That motherfucker a kidnapper, a weirdo. Think you owe him something. Then they try to trap you with babies and shit, but they don't take care of none of them. He got one baby mama, he trapped by food. He'll trap a bitch by food, offer her a plate, put her in his room kind of nigga. And then act like she did it to him kind of shit. Baby after baby, 5 by 5, but be so interested in one, but will fuck them all if they would say okay kind of shit. Have nothing to stand for. Absolutely nothing. Ungrounded, nobody's home, cuckoo bird, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. They will drive you crazy, but tell other people you are crazy. You will end up in a mental hospital. You will end up questioning your sanity. You will end up thinking you fucked up. And they are the ones that are fucked up. But never face it. Never see a hospital. Never touch no medicine. May got diagnosed with schizophrenia as a child at the right time. And then you end up with schizophrenia at a late ass age when they ain't even the age. That shit started at candy shit. Because you just been fucking with this motherfucker from middle school, high school, so long candy shit. Of course, if you're having sex with them, they're always there. Of course, you're going to pick up something. And that's weird because you end up picking up other bitches because they be big cheaters. They be liars. It is so hard to find a Pisces in their right mind kind of shit. I'm telling you, it's a birth chart thing if they got a Pisces moon or a Pisces sun. The rest of their birth chart got to be real earthy. I wouldn't even fuck with Aries, because that shit is like, that's even weird, you know? On some real shit. Mostly Earth. I couldn't tell you nothing else that I would feel comfortable saying. A little fire if they was an alchemist, naturally born and knew how to use that shit like Albert Einstein kind of shit. Where a motherfucker think they crazy, but they ain't. Just because they born on that sign kind of shit. They'll just be so advanced that a lot of motherfuckers just be interested in what the fuck they talking about kind of shit. And they wouldn't care because they got their purpose. They know why they're here. Expansive, blah, 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 blah. But we out of that age. I don't even know what they going to do with that sign. I feel like they should get rid of that motherfucker. Just for Jesus alone, candy shit. Like, enough of the fish candy shit. Can we call it something else? Make up something else. Just to take off that bullshit. Because everybody ain't fucked up. My mother was very sane. She had a Taurus moon. She wouldn't let herself go crazy, candy shit. For real. You can't do nothing with somebody with a Taurus moon fixed. That's a bull. You ain't going nowhere. She's 30. Motherfucker may think she crazy, but she gonna show you what crazy hit for candy shit. I told y'all that. But it's some motherfuckers, you look at their birth chart, that motherfucker be having Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Air Rising, fire every motherfucking where in Aries, war sign, Sagittarius, you know what I'm saying? And the only other water sign they have is Scorpio and Venus, so everything is genitalia and sex related candy shit. Like, what the fuck? Hell no, I ain't going nowhere with your ass, candy shit. But when you young, you don't know that shit. It doesn't matter of biology. All he did was kept calling me back. I praise you back every day. So you're powerful enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? No, I mean, you know shit. you could be dumb as a box of rocks. But if you come on the sign that's highly intuitive and got certain powers, that motherfucker can call you back to them. Pray you back to them kind of motherfucker where you feel like, damn, why the fuck I keep fucking with this motherfucker? I told y'all they rule karma, the 12th house, baby. Y'all the rule out, mutable. That mean ever changing kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Then get comfortable type of motherfucker. Got your life planned out for you before you got your life planned out for yourself type of motherfuckers. You know? Dreamers, unrealistic type of shit, but think they wise. So they always try to act like conservative thugs if they black and grew up in the ghetto kind of niggas. You know? Weird. They rule karma and transcendental meditation. That's a motherfucker that can't astral project and look in your motherfucking kitchen before you know they candy shit. Like, damn, bitch. Move along. I don't belong to you. Do you know who Allah is? Do you know who God is? You know who Jehovah is with that shit y'all be talking that you don't believe in kind of motherfucker? No, I am that kind of weird shit, you know? Or don't know where they are at all, so they just start crawling on all fours like a dog kind of shit. You like, okay, you tripping. Now I know I ain't tripping, you know? If you talk about them, you'll sag, get to hurting, or you feel sick in the stomach because they that foul on the inside, but you just can't get the drop on them. I'm trying to tell y'all. They full of illusions. They good actors. If you act civilized, I'll act civilized. If you act, I had one time, we went to this restaurant, and he the type of nigga that'll watch this and say I'm lying. So you know it's bad. I got all my sense, okay? We went to a fucking restaurant. Of course, I was paying candy shit. We sat at the bar eating. There was a dude next to us, a white dude. And it was a big game on. I don't even know who was playing. But I know I didn't watch TV, so I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I would enjoy a basketball game if it's on and I'm at a bar. Eating, you know what I'm saying? The man, like, you know, small talk. He like, yeah, someone just say the Cavs and the Lakers or something. Cavs and the Lakers is playing, yeah, you know, the big game tonight. So he knew a little bit about sports, but he know how to, he will take on, he a shapeshifter like a motherfucker. If he in the room full of billionaires, you would think he was fucking Steve Jobs. If he in a room full of bums, you would think he was on Skid Row. If he was in a room full of priests, you would think he was Father Flair. Like, what? Candy shit. I ain't capping. I watched it since I was 12. I'm 43. Lie on who about what? And I'm watching and observing you, but you can't see yourself because you're full of projections, kind of nigga. Like, whoa, you're a liar. I was so used to it. I was still just observing. I wouldn't be like, you lying? I would not like react because I was so used to his weirdoism kind of shit. So the dude like Cavs and whatever. It's a big game. You gonna watch it? He like, oh yeah. When we get home, we watching that. He's like, shit. We just bought a 50 something. What is then try to add me in it, and I quickly turn my head like, motherfucker, you better figure out what the lie you about to come up with. I don't know goddamn well we ain't got no 50, 60, 70 inch nothing up in that motherfucking apartment, bitch. And when you leave it, cause this been over. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying not to die by the hands of you with your weird ass candy shit. He like, yeah, we get about a 50 something inch. I don't even know, y'all. It was bigger than what the fuck we had. Lying. We didn't have cable. I was by myself. It was like when he was there, I had to get cable. Cause he ain't had shit else to do, candy shit. You know? I wasn't interested and I just seen a shadow. He's a weird nigga. Y'all dealing with some of these motherfuckers that's crazy. Where the police or like the FBI, CIA gotta watch them because they that fucked up. Make sure they don't go just picking up people and then end up raping somebody, cutting somebody's head. That Anthony Sowell candy shit. And that motherfucker is from Ohio. From where I was raised and that bitch ass nigga was raised. So that's what Ohio can breed candy shit. And if you ain't familiar with Anthony Sowell, go look his ass up. Sowell, last name, first name Anthony. Serial killer, black, not white. In East Cleveland, Ohio is where he started. And then he moved to where the fuck he murdered all them women at, putting their bodies in buckets, candy shit. I'm not lying. It's true. They had to tear that shit down, burnt it down to the ground. It's just so vile. He was probably a motherfucking Pisces on some real shit. Or had like a Pisces moon. Just a weird motherfucker, man. That type of shit, I like. And went on with it. Yeah, man, we gonna get back. We going back. Da 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 da. It's like this. It's like that. I mean, telling her how. Here you go again. You know, while enjoying my buenos. Ooh, this is good. Mexican chicken. You are out of sight. You know, it's a night may be the night. Candy shit. Long as I got my cigarette, pass the joint. Make sure it ain't funky. Shit, y'all think this is a game? It ain't. It ain't. Motherfuckers be complaining about their mate. I be looking like maybe you the crazy motherfucker that they need to get away from. Candy shit. Because if you say something else about this motherfucker that ain't did nothing and the shit you telling me sounds so stupid as fuck, and that's all you worried about, candy shit. Bitch, get out my face. But when you got a nigga that crazy, you gotta be careful because that'll become your standard. You see what I'm saying? So when you date men and they do shit, sometimes you can get a motherfucker that's a little bit up under him crazy, but look low-key normal to you because you know what crazy is and he ain't as bad as that motherfucker can and shit. You feel me? It ain't no difference if you meet a caliber man up here, so it's hard for you to find anybody that can meet that standard. So you just either stay single or God blesses you with somebody that's a little bit where you don't feel so like you settling kind of shit. But when that shit on the opposite end of the spectrum and you been with a motherfucker that's insane and swear it's you, and they had you put in mental hospital and did all this weird shit to you, and every time they do some weird shit to you, they try to see how else they can dig a hole for you. Just their whole life is meant for digging. That's an arch nemesis energy. And if it's your opposite on a zodiac wheel, then a Virgo more than likely would be your arch nemesis kind of shit. So if you a whacked out Pisces, you would be an arch nemesis of a Virgo. Or if you a whacked out Virgo, you would be an arch nemesis of a Pisces that got sense. Just because of the positioning on the astrological wheel kind of shit. Opposites attract my ass. That shit dangerous. I always tell people I don't live by that shit. I feel like a motherfucker is the opposites that attract people is the feminine masculine polarity or the dark and light polarity kind of shit. But I always use male female energy. That is the opposition that attracts. Not the motherfucking sign and all that other shit. You know, like I don't like that they like this. Who the fuck want to be in opposition with a motherfucker? Y'all don't agree on nothing? I mean, it's the difference between individuality and motherfuckers just like, damn, I don't even like that song. Just constantly bickering. Who the fuck want to be in something? So you want to tell me opposites attract with that kind of shit? No, you attracted a motherfucking nutcase because you more than likely is a light being and they're a dark being, or you're their opposite on the astrological wheel kind of shit. And that's your enemy. You think that's your friend kind of shit. You always gonna be trying to prove yourself or why you can be whatever they need you to be, but it nothing ever good enough kind of shit. And they'll say that about you. Because they're a projector too. Kind of shit. Okay. Anyway. Energy clearance. So they look for you. They look for motherfuckers to clear their energy. They always having dark nights of the soul. So they vow. They just a vile human being. Just like vile, like they came from the earth core or something. I don't even know. Or just tricky motherfuckers. Just tricky. Just tricky. Watch the reading where I see it. I feel like people could go and like look and see who they want to fuck with or who like they want to fuck up and make a deal with the devil candy shit. You know? Or they can eat on your dime. Okay, she making money and this and now she'll love me early candy shit. I'm gonna see her around 5. And I'm gonna go, I'm gonna be standing in the doorway so she can see it's me. And she gonna think I'm the love of her life. In the 8th grade, the 9th grade, kind of shit. And then it end up being your worst nightmare. And it be even more your worst nightmare because everybody around you think you this motherfucker. You'll be like, no. I'm kidnapped and he's crazy, but if y'all want to put it like that, then I gotta be a gangster till I die. And fuck all you hoes, kind of shit. You know? Weird. Happen in little towns and shit. Don't tell the truth. Can't never quite get rid of that motherfucker kind of shit. They everywhere, not just here. It really is. People just don't consider that kind of shit. But it happens every day if you're looking at these crime shows and all this stupid ass shit. What they say, we met in high school kind of motherfucking shit. 12th house rules psychology. Rules the devil. You know what I'm saying? Clearly if it's ruled by karma, but it's also the house of peace. So you can get peace if a motherfucker clear your shit for you, can that motherfucker. So can't get enough. Always gotta have sex to dump off on you. And then you be feeling sick and to blame it on COVID, the flu. All of a sudden you got a cold, all of a sudden canned shit. And then they'll be the one serving you the soup when they the one that made you sick in the first place. Just because either they ain't got no soul or they lost it. They just a lost soul kind of motherfucker, or they just spirit. They see a persona of many faces, you know what I'm saying? On some real shit. Always want your forgiveness. They rule by prison, but they never go. So a lot of Pisces are snitches. Real talk. They'll lie in a minute on a motherfucker. Or he was real obsessed with listening to motherfuckers get caught. Like, listen, it's like some little radio you can listen to and hear when a motherfucker get busted can of motherfucking shit. And he was like showing me, I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm not into that kind of shit. So I'm like, okay, most of the time I'm like this with him. And he hated that. But why you want to be with me? Why you calling me back when I always been like this with you? That mean go the fuck head on. I ain't trying to waste no energy with your weird ass. But I'm unemotional. No, you overly emotional. Somebody need to come lock your bitch ass up. But I can't get nobody to catch him candy shit because I go to the police. They won't pick it up. You see? Can't never quite stay in jail. Only stay down 8 months, then he out. But do attempted rapes and shit. And B done did that shit. If he could have got it off, but God is good kind of shit for the woman that he didn't get it off with kind of shit. And always play victim. Motherfucker that'll kidnap a woman or be with a woman just to get her. Hurry up and go and get her, you know what I'm saying? Because she knows she's going to normalize him. Like he always said, he felt like he was going to be a crackhead eating out of garbage can. I'm like, all right, that's your fate. But if you know that, and you a scary motherfucker, because he always want to kill himself, but never pull the trigger. But you would come home, and he had a gun in his head, just pacing the house. Or and then he'll put the gun under the bed to kind of try to scare you. Don't go nowhere, kind of nigga. Just always gotta be up under you, where you at, and then be cooking for you, probably spitting in the can and shit. Weird dude, man. Like, I'm doing really well. People talk that shit and be and that kind of shit to make you jay off when you done been in some domestic violence kind of shit with a weird motherfucker, and a motherfucker you sharp as a tack because you gotta be, because you low-key like a war veteran kind of shit. And motherfucker keep on thinking you the crazy one, but they don't understand what crazy is. You see what I'm saying? But you know what crazy is. And if you think I'm crazy, then you out of touch with reality, or you blessed and highly favored kind of shit. I'm telling y'all, if y'all been through some real life domestic issues, if you are Pisces that get with a Pisces, and you the more grounded Pisces, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. If you a cross watcher that ever had to deal with that shit, you like, oh hell no, when a motherfucker say they a Pisces, you don't give a fuck who it is, you get the fuck to the left can and shit. Like, I holler, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give it like some, what's up, baby? You like, hey, what's up? And you one of them type of motherfuckers that has some motherfucker. What's your sign? You silly kind of shit. You got Pisces kind of shit like that. But they know. They don't want to say that shit. So a lot of them be saying shit that they ain't. Because they'll get hit that motherfucker ain't on Pisces motherfuckers no more kind of shit. Because they highly intuitive. You know, like a nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Weird motherfucker just always following you and chasing you and telling lies. And everything they say never adds up. I wonder if worlds, like governments outside of America, got those kind of problems where you would look and see a whole bunch of birthdays and the motherfuckers is always causing the car accidents kind of shit. Or the motherfuckers is always just the ones that just be costing the city or the government a whole bunch of money. I bet governments don't even think like that. Should. They'll catch a lot of motherfuckers. Yeah, they rule, y'all rule the subconscious. That's why you gotta be careful. That's why I said that sign is no joke. It really ain't. It's really not. I'm gonna leave this for Virgo, because I think Virgo could appreciate this more than y'all right now. This is going a little different. Groundbreaking. REM sleep. REM sleep. That's a motherfucker you don't. They be telling you what the fuck they did, candy shit. That motherfucker used to just get up, sleepwalking, and leave chicken bones. Oh, candy shit. Oh, it was just terrible, y'all. Y'all don't understand. Motherfuckers really be out of their mind. They'll say they have a soul of a sage. They'll paint themselves all innocent. They'll be full of rage. Sometimes I used to see that motherfucker. I wasn't scared. I just was like, damn, you really are crazy. You fucked up. He'd be like, you emotionless, because I wouldn't entertain it. I was too strong for real. I knew I'd beat this motherfucking ass. Even though he could fight, he was good. Like, he fight like Floyd Mayweather, and he a Pisces kind of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't never couldn't knock a nigga out kind of shit. But I was never afraid of him, ever. And he did some crazy ass shit to me. But limits, you know? Because, bitch, you know something coming after what you just did, right? Even if it's my words, even if I spit on you, you gonna get something. I'm gonna do something to either make me kill you or you gonna kill me, but somebody gonna die tonight, bitch. Candy shit. So I wasn't never no sucker, just abused, but psychologically that'll fuck with you. Because you always gotta be like a soldier, just neutral. So a motherfucker might call me like, damn, she like way heartless kind of motherfucker. You know? Like, no, I'm brainless, motherfucker. I got plenty heart. You don't know me, man. Your business. I'm focused on something because a motherfucker keep following me. Candy shit. All the way till I get to this age, and now I got a 9-year-old son by the nigga, so it confuses people, candy shit. Even my son. That's a wicked motherfucker. Real talk. Y'all might be dealing with this kind of weird ass shit. Yeah. They obsessive, possessive. That's why they try to hide the Scorpio, so they can get more sex and become more obsessive and possessive. But kind of had it up under sex appeal. Or doing stuff for you all the time. Where a Taurus is really possessive. Virgos low-key are possessive too, because we got that jealousy thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way we are with our mates. But we not possessive to the point where you would be like, man, this bitch gonna make me kill, or I gotta call the police, candy shit. No, you would like it, candy shit. You know? For real. But if you get a possessive person that act like they ain't, but they doing it, and you be like, okay, you calling me a little bit too much. And you hang up, and that motherfucker call you again, and again, and again. You're like, okay, this bitch crazy. Where it make you have to go get a new cell phone or block your number. I pray this motherfucker, but they know where you live. You pray they don't pull up, candy shit. And they do sometimes, and they never knock it off. But you never quite can tell if it's possession, because sometimes they just go away and leave you alone. Tricky motherfuckers, you know? You can't get a read on them. That's what that's the language my brother used. He said, I can't get a read on everybody. I just can't get a read on that nigga. Them type of motherfuckers, don't even bother. Because either they're so spiritual that you can't, and you just need to just knock it off because you don't know that person. Or something wrong. You know, innately you know something wrong. Or something right. Because it could just be kind of like an angelic energy where you can't read it, kind of shit. Like I was. I ain't claiming myself to be an angel, but I was, where it's like she ain't never hurt nobody, she ain't bothered nobody, she really don't talk. She's heartless. What the fuck kind of girl is this, kind of shit? And why she choosing this nigga? We all know this nigga crazy, kind of shit. You know? So they get people that are the extreme of them. But they'll tell everybody that person is like them. You say it, but they'll say that ain't them. But the person that don't do shit be like, that nigga, that's you. And it'll all come out in the wash. Because ain't nobody, because they trap you when you get in the loop with them. You get on that back and forth arguing shit. Man, they'll keep you in that shit forever. He kept me in that shit for 18, since I met him when I was about 12 and a half. And I left him as soon as high school was over. I waited 17 years, got to 18 years, and then started dating a Virgo that was way older than me. But I did that on purpose. And I danced with the nigga at the bar the nigga used to be at all the time, where I know somebody would tell him candy shit. But I knew the dude I was dancing with, one was a Virgo and two would kill him. You know? Because he was older. He was older, and he was low-key hang with pimps and gangsters candy shit. And wasn't no bum, was fine and everything, and wanted me too candy shit. Like, oh shit. And I think he had the same birthday as my father candy shit. Well, I'm like, oh yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Get real down on the floor, where it was like a no, because everybody knows that's they bar and all their friends go there. He gonna find out. Is he gonna kill her? Somebody gonna tell him. I knew all that good, you know? Because the dude I'm dancing with don't give a fuck about that bar, because he ain't even from that side of town, candy shit. That serendipity shit, you know? On some real shit. Like, wouldn't even wouldn't even think about pulling up, because if he asked a motherfucker about him, motherfucker be like, leave that alone, because that nigga roll with killers, candy shit. And then he'll back down. And you don't even know. I knew. You know, the dude that I caught myself dating, he didn't know. He was saving the life that night, you know, because I had big plans to get away from this motherfucker, because I had money to make. I wanted to be well off before my 30s, and I did it. That's why I don't care about money now, but it gets kind of crazy, you know. I was in the bar like, oh, you know the song that was on? No diggity, no doubt. Play up, you know, and I'm giving him all the juice, you know, because I didn't cheat. Almost like everybody who wanted to know. And there's some guys that I slept with in the neighborhood that didn't kiss and tell, and now was gangsters, and they just sit back and pop that nigga. If he did something, he wouldn't know who they was. He don't know who they is to this day, kind of shit. So I set myself up with certain people that I saw as gangsters. And I might see them and be like, throw up a peace sign or don't talk to them at all. And they might think like, damn, what did I do wrong to her? Motherfucker, you don't want this action. You know what I'm saying? Because the motherfucker's still around kind of shit. You gonna fuck around. You think you want me? I was choosing you because I seen the gangster in you. And I knew that if you seen him doing something to me, you would beat his ass because he don't know about you. Let's keep it that way. I holler at you and you ain't did nothing wrong. If the motherfucker try to be my friend on Facebook, I delete him. No, nigga. You don't want them problems because they ain't gonna do. Man, if you messing with a dude, even if it's just to have sex, he a cool dude. You know he a gangster. He hang around all kind of gangster motherfuckers. What the fuck you want to bring that kind of heat to a motherfucker for? They don't. This motherfucker don't know how crazy this motherfucker is with women. Fuck men. You know what I'm saying? But if a motherfucker know that she always been with this nigga, oh, can't get away from this nigga type shit, and everybody in the neighborhood sort of hate him, but there's a few niggas that just like him. They don't know what the fuck is up with this nigga. Like, he cool, but I don't know, this nigga funny kind of shit. You know, them type of niggas, if he was doing something or saying something, even if they seen you out with the nigga, he was doing something off to you, they're kind of. So I was setting it up where I had a whole bunch of boyfriends, but not really kind of shit, because I never did no man wrong. I knew I was pretty, but I ain't trying to use nobody, and I damn sure ain't trying to bring no smoke their way unnecessarily just because they may think we supposed to keep, maybe this is the chance for us to do what we never did kind of shit. Like, okay, it was a good time, nigga, and I might need you. This nigga say something, I know you'll pop this, nigga, I know you keep a gun under the seat kind of nigga, but leave that shit just gone. I ain't heard no more. Go ahead. You know, I don't need a nigga go, you know, second guessing they low self-esteem, but I just move strategically. I'm a Virgo, man. I don't sleep at all, even when I'm asleep, candy shit. So, I'll be doing what niggas like, you don't want these problems, right? I'm trying to tell you, you know? You don't want to add more tumultuousness to somebody's life. That's how I know a lot of motherfuckers is inconsiderate for real. Because I know I ain't. I ain't about to bring that shit, even if I liked you, even, and you don't know, but I knew before I left your house when I left for the last time kind of shit, even if we slept together 3 times, that motherfucker won't know about this one, and I ain't gonna do him wrong, so he know I ain't an enemy, but they ain't fucking with him no more, candy shit, but I'ma leave a good taste in his mouth too, candy shit. Why not? It's like hiring a whole bunch of killers, but not having to pay anybody or give anybody any more sex, you know? Help a nigga out, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a real live wire on my hands, kind of shit. Everybody just sitting there. I wonder why she acts this way. I'm like, motherfucker, because when a nigga like that, there's a shapeshifter get around a thorough nigga, he turns thorough, but he ain't shit. If he get around a bunch of bums, now he a bum. If he get around a bunch of bitches, now he's a bitch kind of nigga. You know? Okay. Y'all think this is game? Y'all better know y'all sign. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all and y'all high priestess. But y'all ruled by illusions. You got to be able to know how to use that sign. You do. You really do. You got to look into your birth chart and study yourself like never before. If I was born a Pisces, only by the grace of God, my mother didn't go crazy. But if I was born a Pisces, which I never would want to be, I would study the fuck out of myself when nobody would ever be. I wouldn't be like nobody. I would make sure I stayed in my own power. I would look at my birth chart at the most sane, grounded energy that I could find within the 12 zodiacs and become that, and that's it. Kind of shit. Even if it had to be my moon or my rising, if it was different. You know? So if I had like a Sagittarius moon, oh well, I'm a Sagittarius now. If I had Cancer rising, oh well, I'm a Cancer now, which would be easier because it's water. But I would not be a Pisces. Because you would be acting out of all 11 zodiacs all the time. You know how many motherfuckers you meet in a day? How you get crossed up? Your wires need to get fucked up. Or you go crazy and didn't even mean to kind of shit. Especially if you just got a good heart. You know what I'm saying? End up in a whole ass situation. On some real shit. No laugh on. Alright, y'all. Let me pop a couple cards for y'all. 3-9, keep being on there. 11, illumination. Leave them 3-9 motherfuckers alone when they ain't right upstairs. And y'all 3-9 motherfuckers that know y'all is, y'all know what the fuck is up. Like, I ain't crazy, but I see kind of shit. Because a motherfucker can. A motherfucker can get on any birthday and act crazy. This world is big as fuck. You know? And people be acting like ain't nobody into the zodiacs, but they be into them like a motherfucker line. You know, I understand you used to go to church, you know, but motherfucker that don't go no more, but still every time somebody that do them swindler motherfuckers. Because they don't want you to dig into them. But I feel like people was able to dig into other people before they came to this earth. So if you was able to dig into me then, motherfucker, I bet you I'm about to dig into your ass now. Because I went on that shit when I was up there canning shit, you know? For real. My son told me my sister, like it was on, like, just imagine a conveyor belt. I'm on this conveyor belt, this bitch on this conveyor belt. And it's like, you know how dolls used to get produced kind of shit? Like, and yeah, we both covered down the conveyor belt. He said we turned to each other, but it wasn't really me. I don't know if it was me or her, kind of her energy of a shape-shifty kind of energy, because she got a Pisces moon. Like, you my sister. I don't know if that shit happened by default. If it was, I feel like it was pre-planned, because I always say they jump on loops. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. My son. Where did he get that from, bro? I don't talk to my son about her. I don't talk to my son about, I don't gossip to my son talking about people and shit like that. If anything, I put him up on game, who to stay away from, who to watch, make sure you do this, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker try to pin shit on you. Just chill out. Can shit. Just giving them tools to live by when he not with me. On some stranger danger. But I don't just be sitting up gossiping about a motherfucker. I ain't about to do that. So where did he get that from, man? On some real shit. That's like your child born to save you from a motherfucker that they know hate you. Or a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's gonna be hating you. Especially if you like destined for fame. How my shit set up, like what I read about myself in certain books, because I threw a lot of that shit away, but I always earmark certain shit, is that I had the type of birth chart or lifestyle or, you know, my sign, the placements, all that, where people always want to kill me. You know, like my name, or how my 11th house set up, or how my 10th house set up, one or the other, or even maybe my 9th house, whatever the case may be, it will always be slander. Like people will always talk about me or gossip about me, like like they do superstars. Like I will always be in a National Enquirer and shit, but it'll be all lies. And people always want to kill me. I'm like, damn, this be the truth that I be shooting, but I can't help it, Lord. You know? What the fuck can you do? What do you do? You know you ain't gonna get hurt, especially if you believe or know God, you know? Like, it is what it is. I might have been an Action Jackson type motherfucker. Like, fuck it. The motherfucker come towards me, give me this, make them think I ain't shit, I ain't gonna fight, I ain't gonna say, I don't talk, I'm a mute, blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm this, I'm not. And I could have did that shit because I seen motherfuckers that hated my mama, because everybody hated my mama, candy shit, which they did, and my daddy. For real, they did. And don't tell me that can't happen. It really all can. You can't say what the fuck can and can't. And if it's coming out my mouth and it's forming in my mind, then motherfucker is coming from somewhere. Shit ain't osmosis. Yeah, also let your will be done and then head on out to the womb kind of situation. Don't you know, like she just made her final decision on what her birth chart gonna be, and she just ended up going like into the light, into the mother's womb kind of situation. You know, already know what's going down, Brown. You see that moon sitting up top of her head. I'm on that. We're playing. Yeah, got the mask on her eyes. The mask already sober. Mask on. Fucking mask off coming out her mother womb. Y'all coming out your mother womb in the hospital. So my fucking mask off. Mask off. Fucking mask off. Blossoming. For real. For real though. Right? On the for real dude. Yeah. This darkness card keep coming out. Coming out. It's getting harder. Yeah, you get to choose. You know what I'm saying? Like you sit here like, I want that now. So okay, those are nice pair of lips. But a motherfucker accuse you as the parent. You the reason why I'm ugly. Look at my nose. Like, bitch, shut up. Yeah. 3-9 motherfuckers. good or bad. But you see it keep popping up, be creating a lot of good shit and creating a lot of bullshit. And the motherfuckers that be creating a lot of good shit get blamed for a lot of bullshit that the motherfuckers going on 3-9 be doing kind of shit. Like, they did a bitch, I ain't like that. I ain't even like that, you know? Some of y'all born on March 3rd. March 3rd, March 9th. Now they scared. The void, you know, but it never stops. Because you know, you don't fear Allah. You know, you thought you was God, so now it becomes darkness, you know? You is the motherfucker that's been doing that kind of shit. You is the one, it wasn't me. But that's what it be. It's all 12 zodiacs. It's not just, if you don't know, it sounds foreign, of course, but that's what learning is all about, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why a motherfucker can't just run up and tell you anything, cause all kind of distraction and devastation to your life, and then what the fuck, man? Like, I didn't come here to just get toppled, bitch. I'm about to fight. You know what I'm saying? And you could be a whole ass gangster and not even realize it because you ain't never looked at your birth chart. Then study that motherfucker and say, oh shit, I got that to work with? Okay, I'm a world traveler. Where you would never have left your community, candy shit. And a motherfucker that's your enemy, that could be your grandmother. So you supposed to live here forever with me, candy shit. I seen some shit like that today in Walmart. This little girl was dressed like her mother. I was like, she doppelganging the fuck out this little girl. Or the little girl doppelganging the fuck out of her, but I mean, come on, the little girl ain't picked the outfits. I'm like, damn, she literally ain't gonna have no life. She gonna think she her mother. How the fuck you just gonna bring somebody here to turn them into you? That is so fucking whack. Like, what? You crazy, man. Then this motherfucker was looking at me in Walmart, y'all, like he wanted to eat me for dinner. Like a cannibal. Hey, man. I wish I could bring the man that was in the other white guy that was the worker in there. I wish I could bring him right here, right now. He'd tell y'all, she ain't lying. I had to ask him, what the fuck is what is you looking at? Damn! I had to do just like that in his face. He didn't say shit. That's when you know a motherfucker crazy. He was looking at me like, y'all, I'm gonna see if it come up, because y'all probably get this kind of shit. I'm telling y'all are soul collectors, the good ones. My mother stayed with people in our house and all kind of shit, but my daddy left but never left, so they're like, shit, we can't do that anyway, so no Al somewhere around here. But just think if he wasn't. She used to take me in convicts and shit. Like, Ma, what are you doing? You're not even picking me up from school? Really? Are you sure about this kind of shit? Me as a little girl. Because she wants to save the world shit. Hey, girl, you making my house not a better place. Kind of feeling unsafe. Now, if you want to make this somewhat of a group home, then you do that and move us out this bitch. Kind of situation. This is me talking to my mother. I swear to God, as a Virgo child. Yo, Pisces got a Virgo child. This other be like, what the fuck is you making me kill? What the fuck? That be that soul of a sage shit, you know? Man, motherfuckers will play you. You would become like that one quote I seen, the eternal student candy shit. Where you always end up in a cult or some shit. Like, what the fuck? I ain't standing up as Eric about to do. Who gave you permission to rearrange me? Certainly not me. Like I was just being nice to you, candy shit. I just said, hey, not all of a sudden, candy shit. Well, no, you lying. Oh, man, it's so terrible, these people. Ooh, they love playing victim. Now they all in this and gonna stay all in this, stay all in this. But that's what they get for fucking with a motherfucker that ain't like that. Now they gotta try to prove that every sign goes through this. They say Virgos are warriors. They say Pisces are, you know, I'm talking about the damn thing. They say Aquarius are know-it-alls. You know what I'm saying? It kind of fits. You know everything. Think they know everything. They say Capricorns are kind of like abrasive. You know what I'm saying? Kind of think they better than people kind of shit. Because they rule values. You feel me? Everybody got shit. They say shit about Aries. They talk too much. They loud. They always mad. They think they're a man. Okay. I ain't be sad or understand. Scorpio. They think all Scorpios are sex slaves kind of shit. Everybody want to just walk around and dick up their ass all the time. Like, no, bitch, I gotta go to work. I know I rules genitalia. Jesus, knock it off. Taurus is known for their possessiveness. They really are. They possessiveness. But they ran by possessions, which is property. You know? Possessions as far as a worldly possession. And they may look at their wife or their children as their things, kind of shit. But shit, they rule by a house that rules possessions and shit. Property, credit, cash. But you gotta be careful with a motherfucker like that. Because they're trying to deal with a crazy Taurus. They're trying to be like, you know, that old bullshit. Y'all know that old bullshit for women that get taken care of by a man, or a man that may be in a tight spot. They'll always kind of feel like you owe them kind of shit. Try to play the little game. I did this for you. You gonna do something for me. That old pedophile take you get some ice cream if you do something nice for me kind of shit. Y'all probably meet old motherfuckers like that. In their 60s or 70 motherfuckers, older dudes are looking for somebody kind of shit. Oh, motherfuckers trying to give his pension to somebody kind of shit. Do this for me, get something nice. But they crazy as a motherfucker. But now they think they own you kind of shit, you know? Gemini's known for being two-faced. You know, lying, talk too much. Backstab. You know, that motherfucker two-faced kind of shit. Like, what if she the thirdest motherfucker in the world, motherfucker? What if she's on both of your faces kind of shit? You can just say that. Everybody got, it's the opposite end. I mean, what the fuck you think this is? And some of y'all may have possession issues as Tauruses. Some of y'all may have worrying issues as Virgos. Because I used to worry like a motherfucker. But I mastered it. That's the whole point. Like, Virgos is too thorough. This is me talking to me. Virgos is too thorough. We sit up there worrying. What the fuck is stop this shit kind of situation? You know? Ain't just supposed to keep on with the weakness. I'm possessive. So I guess that's just what it is. That's how you end up with a crazy motherfucker asking you out, and all of a sudden he gave you money. Now all of a sudden you in that bag. Shit, like what, bro? Get down here, bro. Let me out talking to the bitch because he seemed nice because he ruled by Venus and shit. But it went wrong. Like, oh, fuck. For real. Libras known to be liars, you know, hoes. Libras known to be cheaters. Yeah, Libras known to be cheaters more than fucking Capricorns, actually. For real, that's what people say of them. Leos, y'all think y'all better. They'll try to mix y'all up with Aries kind of energy because they'll say you kind of egotistical. And if you a Cancer, you needy, you know, or you funny acting. But Cancers do have a tendency to overreact, or how they see shit ain't how motherfuckers see shit. Cause if how they see you hurt their feelings, you'll be saying, I ain't do. Come on, drama queen, you know, in the situation, which they may have that problem with it, so they have to master. They don't like hearing. Some Cancers don't like hearing the truth. They just don't. They'll shut down because their feelings hurt, but they won't say that's just what it is. So then they won't fuck with you no more. They cut you off. Boom. You as a motherfucker, you could have knew forever. And it could have been a small misunderstanding. The joggers just went out to dinner. But a lot of them can't get over that hump that they was wrong or they had a weakness. And if somebody seen it, they called them on this shit. They get mad at that motherfucker. Be like, I'm done with your ass for the rest of my motherfucking life, bitch. But a motherfucker that they need to kick to the curb, they'll hold on to for 90 years kind of shit. Like, bitch, I just knew you for 3 years. 4 years. Now, all of a sudden, I ain't shit. What about that bitch you been hanging on to that I told you about, bitch? Kind of shit. You know? For real. So if you know that, just deal with that shit. Like, why the fuck I keep doing this stupid ass shit? They give you something to celebrate, you know? Blossoming and everything. And I feel like all pressed and weird and shit, you know? Like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with me? Pisces always looking in the mirror. Can't understand. Can't understand. Why motherfucker always blaming me? You know? Y'all better look into y'all chart. You a Pisces, you better look into your motherfucking chart. I swear to God, you better. I'm gonna beat your ass. Ass. The motherfucking. I always tell people though, for real, if you a Pisces, if you got a Pisces partner and that's your they the bomb, you love them, you don't fuck what a bitch say about a Pisces, they make sure you good. Like Boris Cujo and shit. And his wife, for real. I always tell women that got Pisces men, if they, motherfucker better realize that they are Pisces and that you gonna pick up somebody's something. And that shit can work against you if you ain't always on your motherfucking toes. So a motherfucker like that should have a free, like a forgiving mate, or understanding, like a mate that don't judge, just understand. Because if they get in a situation, you need to let them have to call your phone, or like they go to a party and there's a bunch of bitches and they feel like they want to fuck them. Like, bitch, you better call me and we'll see, kind of shit, what's going on. Hello, baby. I feel like I'm in the void and there's a bunch of weird bitches around here. I know I love you, but why I'm feeling like I'm about to fuck me a bitch tonight? You know what I'm saying? Uncontrolled illusions. You know, that's dangerous. It's fuck, because you end up doing exactly, it could be motherfuckers in there for that. Like Boosie throwing that little prom party. Come with your titties out, cause he's just silly as hell. I'm gonna have a pool party with everybody with their titties out. A motherfucker that got a girl decide to go and she don't want to go. I don't want to go to that shit, but go ahead, candy shit. And there's motherfuckers in there that own that shit, and you a Pisces, your ass to be on that shit, and you don't even want to cheat on your mate. You gotta have a mate that's open enough to be like, motherfucker, call me. I was like that with this weird nigga, and he still got an attempted rape case. But to say it was me, I ain't stick it out. She know we was supposed to be together. Like, bitch, go talk to God. You are weird, bro. Ain't nothing I can do, but I can't do nothing for you, man. You know? Especially a Virgo. You gonna try every which way. Okay, I tried this. This still ain't working. Still ready to go. Get this shit. Ain't your God, what the fuck is this? Now this shit getting weird. Now I'm about to try to kill you. The police better get this nigga candy shit, you know? Just won't knock it off and go away. Keep blaming me that I ain't doing a good enough job to clear up your transmutation of work that you don't even know what the fuck that is, candy shit. Like, bitch, yo mama, that's when you start getting ignorant as fuck and pray they go away. Before you kill their ass because they fucking with your free will, you know? Like, they motherfucker get out of the line. You be like, really? What the fuck is this? You out of your mind, man. I mean, motherfucker, March 1st, March 10th, definitely March 3rd, March 9th, March 2nd, some people. Yeah, but make sure you call Bay. Bay. Spirit is saying Gemini should do that too. But Gemini should have to do that too. If you feeling the waves, but y'all are air, you'll feel kind of crazy. Or motherfucker can get you in between polarities here and shit. Like, where am I about to go with this motherfucker? I can't, but it ain't like that. I'm feeling this way. Hello, baby. My motherfucker making me feel kind of crazy. What's going on? Kind of shit. You know, when your mate become low-key your therapist, because you just decided to step out that night, but you don't want to end up in a fucking howl-ass situation, kind of shit. I'm in the basement. I hear my cell phone in my drawers, and the bitch ain't know I had it, kind of shit. Thank God for cell phone. You know, that's what's the address? I'm on my way. We ain't got the address. Shit, you better pay attention. That's when you call I'm telling you, call your mate. I'm feeling kind of funny. A bit, you know? It could talk you down. Oh, but Pisces should always keep a grounded mate. A 6 of coins. Somebody that's grounded. You need a motherfucker that's grounded. Unexpected text. A burden. Some of y'all got a burden. Unexpected text. Are you fucking kidding us? Look at me. I thought your cell phone was cut off. And this shit, you know? Like, where'd you find a cell phone? Tell the truth. We all been dealing with these kind of wacky motherfuckers. Weird. And always, yeah, deceiving and deception, getting people involved and deeper involved and deeper involved. Like, how the fuck up? That's why I stay alone a lot, because he lies on me a lot. You get a crazy whacked out sign, man, they make up so much shit depending on what they rule inside. Y'all rule by psychology and karma and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Neptune, dreamy. Hey, motherfucker, this is a nightmare. Stop following me. Candy shit. Y'all gonna win. Yeah, boundaries. Some of y'all divorcing these kind of energies. March 11th, March 6th. Definitely March 3rd. Just keep like lying on you. And you straight up a responsible Pisces, you know? Or you a cross-watcher that's a responsible person and they just be telling lies, but they always getting drunk. But they tell motherfuckers do smoke weed, but they smoke crack. You know, she smokes cigarettes, but they do too. And every time you see them, they ask you for one. But a motherfucker told you, like, damn, I thought you were there. I didn't even know you did that. Like, yeah, I just gave that motherfucker one yesterday, kind of shit. Oh, you overdrink, kind of shit. Like, damn, we just threw back a couple of shots last night. Matter of fact, nigga went kind of hard on my shit. Motherfucker owed me a bottle, you know? But act like they don't do shit. Oh, shit, they're the pedophile. They're the one that has the problem, not me. Yeah, she's crazy, I'm telling you. And if they go along, they're Pisces, and they go along with that shit long enough, they will start to believe that shit. That can fuck with you if you don't know yourself. That's why when you get a motherfucker like that, it's best to just be by yourself so you would know. Bitch, no, I didn't. If they want to believe that fact, it'll come out in the wash. Prayerfully, I don't fuck nobody up or kill nobody for playing with me. Especially if they do shit like get your child to, or do shit to your child like he do to mine all the time. Got 4 other children, but my child in foster care. When the mother's alone and be like, shit, we done did some shit, should have got our children put in foster care kind of shit. He doing that to her, but they all thought he loved me above them. Like, no, he's a narcissist. You know what that means now, kind of shit? Just a reflection of whoever the fuck. They're gonna make up lie after lie after lie after lie after lie, because so many people be so good at this shit. And so many people, that's my nigga, and he funny. You can get a motherfucker with humor. You can get a motherfucker to marry you with humor, but you ain't trying to, because who the fuck do that weird shit, you know? But hell, if a motherfucker funny, and that's how he feel like he can get you, who's to say he went up and above talk about, gotta be funny, because this shit gonna be crazy. Just jumping on this motherfucker shit so this bitch can take care of me. But I want to go to Earth and see what it's about, candy shit. Like, what the fuck you lying? And you don't got a clue. And you end up having sex with them as a matter of biology and not opposites attracting, or this is your soulmate, soul. All that old stupid shit. Nah. You should have got some sex. He should have got some sex. If y'all was children, y'all was horny. Nobody got pregnant. Good. Move the fuck on, candy shit. Because it could have been another nigga at the school you wanted, kind of shit. And he ended up get the fuck out of here. Leave her alone, kind of nigga. It's like, what the fuck? What have I liked him? Motherfucker, we just children, you know? Who are you? You a little aggressive? Well, put it like you own me. It's their possession, you know? It's a limit to certain shit. Yeah, that's me. You'll hear a man say that, that's me. That would turn me on if a man like, that's me. You got me fucked up. What the fuck? Because that's just like, that's a reflection of me. So a motherfucker say, that's my person. It ain't shit but a reflection of you. But y'all be calling motherfuckers y'all person. It ain't y'all a person, a persona, a personality, a spirit. And free as a motherfucker. While you cage some motherfucker, we're probably at work paying for them to be free to tell lies and do more bullshit kind of shit. Cause chaos. Crazy. Howling at the moon and shit. One time that motherfucker came to my house when my mother and dad told on himself. God to make a motherfucker like that tell on themselves. Just tell on themselves. You're like, okay, that's kind of crazy. A lot did it all the time. It's like, wow, you just telling me that? Just telling me. Just right on yourself. Okay, wow. So you big crazy, but cool. Now I have that information, candy shit. Man, my cat started crawling on his back, sliding across the floor, like on some other shit, y'all. Y'all know them scary movies where a motherfucker just drop it low and then walk backwards on their hands kind of shit and start crawling up the wall. That kind of shit. I'm talking about went nuts. But that's what's in him. That's why motherfuckers don't like cats. You know? My brother was acting kind of strange, funny and shit. Cause he was on some bullshit doing shit. Shit, he put his hand down there and that cat said, scratched him up. I'm like, you on that? You doing something you ain't got over there? Now get up. They be doing magic on y'all. They be lying on y'all. Y'all got a baby daddy that's a Pisces. Oh, this motherfucker say lying on y'all, doing magic on y'all. Want y'all back, but y'all ain't shit all at the same time. And motherfuckers is starting to ask, how the fuck we ain't pick this up? So, you know, why the fuck we ain't? Telling them you wanted them for money and not love. You just had a baby for money and not love, but it was never no love there. They kidnapped you, candy shit. Like, bitch, I don't get no money for you. I didn't even take you to child support. Why are you lying to these people? And these motherfuckers retarded enough to think, you know what I'm saying? Oh, till death. I'ma be your burden. So that's a devil, because the devil ain't shit but a burden. Till death, you gonna be my burden, says who? You feel me? On some real shit. And they try to make it like you the devil and they the sage. But they really the soul. They don't even got a soul. It's either lost or just a persona, a spirit that came to earth to play. Like it's an amusement park on your dime kind of shit. And then make your life a living hell. Them type of motherfuckers be like the inventors of generational curses. Because the motherfuckers just spent all their time cleaning up all the shit they done did. And they don't never gave a fuck. Because I was never related to none of you niggas anyway kind of shit. You know, like you would have two siblings that's fat as fuck, and this motherfucker just come out skinny and excellent looking, and y'all look like y'all parents. Y'all kind of low key got like, damn, you a different looking dude. We covering the same mother and father, but why you ain't got weight issues? Why you so skinny? I ain't saying that for everybody, but it just be certain shit where you be saying, let me see your motherfucking birth certificate kind of shit. Cause are you sure we came from the same parents kind of shit? This is always doing shit. Just, a bad seed kind of motherfucker. They something else. These opportunities, motherfuckers, is something else in the ether. Pisces, I'm trying to tell you. Make sure if you're a Pisces watching this, or you got a Pisces and you know it's day and they ain't crazy like motherfuckers did, they be always on other people's loops and shit. You better make yourself available to them for them to call you if they feeling off shit. Even if they ain't in a club. If they at shit somewhere where they feeling burdened or whatever. You know? We just need to, because they'll take on all, just imagine all these motherfuckers. You know how many motherfuckers you around in the day? You just taking on all them energies and you don't realize you absorbing them? Because you naturally an empath. Because you the 12th house, the last house. But it's the house of karma. Like everybody's shit, and you just end up knowing all these motherfuckers. You don't even know why kind of shit. Like, damn, bitch, why do you keep on coming around? You know, why do I keep praying for you? Or why do I keep dealing with you? You're doing nothing. You're just sitting here, always calling my phone, but nothing ever works. We have no business to do together. You're just gonna hang around? Now you're ordering in my life. I don't think so. Have a nice day kind of shit, you know? If I was a Pisces, I'd be a dog. I really would, because a motherfucker dog, stray dog, always want to follow y'all somewhere. Or they be a stray dog trying to make it like y'all like that. You feel me? I'm telling you. And Pisces do, a lot of Pisces do be sages. A lot of motherfuckers pretend that they are too. And get a motherfucker that's an eternal student. You gonna be my student. Really? Okay, what are we gonna learn? Come with me. He'll see you like, what do we ever know? I put it up in a straight up Jim Jones. Motherfucker bitch like, oh really? I don't fucking think so. Oh God, how am I gonna get all of this shit? Candy shit, but that mate or whoever the fuck, you know? This motherfucker, I'm not quite sure. I'm feeling loopy and dizzy and something's going on. And he's saying he's taking me somewhere in Hail Mary or something. The motherfucker like, Hail Mary, they a priest? Oh, I don't know. I don't think I get access. I don't know. He's getting out. I don't know. Hey, hello? I don't know. Bitch, I sound like you're drunk in your life, cat and shit. You need me to come pick you up? What's the address? You know? For real. You shit nuts out there. Been nuts. I just be paying attention when people be sleeping. For real, probably why I'm sleepy now, Pisces. All right, y'all. If you're feeling the vibe, you're feeling the flow. You ready to go out there? Hit the like button, hit the share button, or subscribe. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Okay? Love and light.